Okay, so the fake sneakers day did happen. It happened today. All 12 of those grails that I mentioned did drop. They dropped for retail. I was right there. I experienced the entire event and I'm here to talk about it, give you a little sneak peek how it all turned out. I'm going to talk about if this thing was a scam, was it worth the members fee, and did I happen to buy any of those sneakers for retail myself? So let's just dive straight into it. So yeah, the sneakers day
was fake.
That wasn't real.
What?
That wasn't real. Who
Don't
cares?
say that. It was real to me.
So the news that everyone was reporting, including me, it wasn't official. It wasn't Nike's. It was basically this group who's always 100% right when they leak information like this. Usually they leak stuff like when Nike plans to do a shock drop, they do that a day before so their members can get ready and purchase that sneaker. So that's why normal people will never get a chance to buy the sneaker when they do a shock drop, because there's groups like this who's always a step ahead. And anyways, they teased the sneakers day because every year Nike has their official sneakers day and it's been a snooze fest for the last couple of years. But this group teased this big event with the 12 grails and everybody thought it was official. Even the IG account Drops by Leo, who has 500,000 followers, the tagline on their page says the #1 trusted source when it comes to sneakers. And then they reported this just like me, and then they had to take it down and apologize to their followers because they thought it was real.
Like I said, I've made a huge mistake. I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm just here to apologize.
And they kind of felt pissed that they tricked their own followers. So yeah, it wasn't official, but I did experience the entire thing. And boy, there was drama. There was so much drama. If you ever watched Married at First Sight, I watched that, the Australia one. And when they had their dinner parties and couples therapy, it was like that. It was so dramatic because, you know, you have these OG members in there and then you have like hundreds of new followers who joined yesterday or even today just specifically for this event, and it was pandemonium. There was so much drama. Let's talk about it. Like, all those 12 sneakers that I mentioned, they did drop at exactly the time they promised, and all of them were for retail. So no, it wasn't a scam. It did actually happen, but the stock was extremely low. Now remember, this isn't Nike behind it with, you know, endless pockets. This is a private group who, you know, organized this event. They have 1,300 paying members. I don't know how many of those joined today and disappeared today as well, but yeah, so they're making a lot of money off of these members, especially the new ones. But yeah, the stock numbers, they were very low. They haven't revealed exactly how many pairs. Every time somebody purchases a sneaker, you have this specific channel called Success, and then you basically post proof that you got the sneaker. And there was a lot of people throughout the day posting in that channel. It wasn't fake. People did actually win. A lot of people who won were new members. So that kind of pissed off the old members because, you know, they've been there for a while, and then this new guy comes in today and just, you know, snags the trophy rooms for retail.
Shit.
What?
Which is crazy. So how do they do it? How do they release these sneakers? Well, 1 minute before every release, they give us a clue in the Discord group, and then you have to go on to their website and look for the second clue. And then that second clue was a question. It could be like an image, right? And you click on that image, and then you have this question, like for the lost and found, that was 11 o'clock. I think I was really fast on that one because the question was who designed the Chicago Jordan 1s. So I was extremely happy because it's Peter B. Moore, and once you have the answer, you go to the sneaker, you have it in your cart. The starter price is almost 1,000 euros, like 999 euros. But if you use the answer as the discount code, then you get that sneaker for retail. So I wrote Peter B. Moore and I didn't win. I swear to God, I was I gotta be the first. I was so quick to finding that clue. And then I saw people posting in the success channel, and the right answer, according to them, was Tinker Hatfield, which is what? That answer, that clue really annoyed me because what? Anyway, so they did stuff like that throughout the entire day. They gave little clues, and you can go on the website and you can do like this treasure hunt and you find it. It's so hilarious reading the comments because the new members, you got to think about this. A lot of the new members, they're not used to Discord. You know, they're used to the Sneakers app, and you just click sign up and that's it. Here, you know, there's different channels and you have to log on to the website, and you have to it's through Shopify. You have to use your email that you're used when you became a member. So, you know, you can't just be like a senior grandpa and join this thing. It will stress you the hell out, right? You have to be a little bit, understand what is going on. And there was a lot of new members who didn't understand. I felt like a lot of them just downloaded Discord only for this thing, and they came in and they yelled and they cussed everybody out. One funny story is like, there was a lot of new members writing scam, 100% scam, and then a lot of people won the Jordan 4 SBs. A lot of new members won that sneaker. So one of the admins said right after that, he said, the next person who writes scam is getting muted for 23 days. And then you see one guy who wrote it earlier, you can see him typing, because in Discord you always see when someone's typing, and we're all like, no, don't do it. And then he just said, 1000% scam, and then he got muted for 23 days. That was really, really funny. But yeah, there was a lot of people just not believing this because the clues, you had very limited time once you find a clue, and then you have to put the code in and pay for the sneaker and everything. People were doing this extremely fast. I felt like the first two sneakers, people weren't quite sure how it all worked, but after Lost and Found, sneakers disappeared. Like it took 30-20 seconds and somebody found a clue and they bought the sneaker. So that's why the new members probably felt like it was a scam. But it wasn't. A lot of those members who won, they were actually new members who joined today and pissed the rest of the OG members off just by being there and buying our grail for retail. But after a couple of sneakers, I think it was around the Pink Beams, Air Max 95s, the Shopify homepage just ruined the entire event. It basically stopped working for some of us. For those who didn't have those problems, they managed to cop the sneaker, while the rest of us were really, really frustrated. So there was a lot of technical issues with the Shopify homepage, and that ruined a lot. So I did participate on every release, and no, I didn't manage to buy one sneaker, which is very frustrating because it's 12 sneakers, it's 12 hours. I was at work, like all those first releases, I was at work talking to customers and then glancing over at my phone in the Discord group and trying to purchase these sneakers. It was extremely, extremely stressful. So yeah, unfortunately, I didn't manage to get grail for retail, but I'm here to confirm it wasn't a scam, but it wasn't that good of an event because of the extremely low stock numbers. And I feel like that's why a lot of people thought this wasn't a good event. But at the same time, again, it's a private group. It's not a company, even though they have a lot of members. They did put a lot of money into this. I think they said this event cost them like 15,000 euros, which is a lot of money for a private Discord group. So to answer the question, was this worth participating in this event, paying a member's fee to participate? Absolutely not. Because of the low stock numbers and everything, it is not worth the member's fee. But on the other hand, if you have a member's fee in a group like this, and they can help you with a shock drop, so you get to find out before everyone else, so you finally get a chance to buy the sneaker you desire for retail, then it's worth it. But one specific event, no. But if you want the right tools in the future, definitely yes. And also I want to talk about how sad it is that Nike doesn't have anything like this. Their stock has plummeted. Jordans are sitting. They are panicking. you know, planning a bunch of shit the next year, and then comes a private group and does something like this and excites everybody. How the hell can they miss this? That just goes to show you that a private group can make people excited, and then the actual company just does nothing. It's insane to me. So yeah, that pretty much sums it all up. That's how it went down. In case you were interested, if you wanted to know what it looked like, was it worth it? Salute to the guys who actually managed to pull this off, even though there was a lot of technical issues with Shopify. They still delivered on the promise, and that's just a bunch of people with a Discord group, and Nike keeps letting us down. That really speaks volumes. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss content, sneaker content like this. I appreciate you for watching the entire thing. I'll see you on the next one.